Hello, welcome to day 32, Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is July 10th, 2024, and I can't believe I'm on day 32. All right, so started the day, of course, with Motivation in Minutes through our Consignment Chats Patreon group for 10-minute meeting in the morning. And I set my intention as enthusiasm for today because that has worked well for me, especially when I'm facing like a difficult day. I'm just really happy about that. And I was enthusiastic today. And today I'm grateful for, in the Motivation in Minutes, our friends, Carmen, Northern Bargains. Thanks, Carmen. Sent us a quote about looking for glimmers instead of triggers, right? Glimmers, those little things that make you happy throughout the day. And it did remind me of the C Chats book club and the Slight Edge. Jill, drink. Yeah, she's made a drinking game every time I mention book club. But looking for what you're grateful for and writing down what you're grateful for and looking for those little things throughout the day that make you happy instead of triggers, really. Like, look for glimmers. And it's amazing, you find what you're looking for. Right? It's that old adage, you find what you're looking for. And I love just looking for glimmers. And we all kind of shared that this morning, different things that we found when we were looking. We're also having like terrible storms and tornadoes here. So I may lose power in the middle of this, but I wanted to get on here real quick before I did lose power, just so I could get day 32 in and talk to you all. Today was a extremely rough sales day. I think I made across platforms not even $100 in sales, which isn't putting me anywhere near the goal. Not sure exactly what's happening, but it's that roller coaster that I'm riding and committed to riding. So yes, Don, even though you say as you get older, you should know enough not to ride the roller coaster, I'm on this reselling roller coaster with a lot of you. And I know it'll come back up. So I did get a lot of listing done today. Really happy with that. Got ready for the live sale tomorrow. Some really cool listings. You can see like piled behind me there on that blue chair and the green chair. I have the things that are all ready for tomorrow, so I won't be cutting it close. Had some troubleshooting to do today that took up a good bit of my time with the live selling software and with our cross listings. So just that troubleshooting, it held me back a little bit, but it's all taken care of and I can end the day well, as I hope you are. Let's see, what else do I need to talk about? There's just so much that went on. Troubleshooting, low sales, the roller coaster. I am reset to zero. I was on, I went on listing party tonight. I haven't done Don, our friend, the Donovan Collection hosts creative conversations, and he was doing that tonight. So I don't often hop onto those things because I have trouble focusing, but it just reminded me of how important community is, and just, hanging out with people who are also kind of listing after hours and working, and laughter, how that pulls you forward, and just, your friends in this community. So, big shout out to them and thank you. So, if you're struggling to work or struggling for that motivation, lean on your community a little bit and, have a good laugh. Remember why you love what you're doing. Talk to other people that are doing the same thing. So I got a lot of really cool things listed today. And yesterday, the Podunk Picker commented on the video about cross-listing and how important that was and what a game changer that was for his business. So I'm going to chat for a minute or two before I lose power here about that, about as resellers and cross-posting, because I have some definite opinions on that. And they tend not to be the popular opinion. So my opinion on cross-listing is it's great, and it's a great tool to be able to sell on different platforms and get your items seen on different platforms. However, I firmly believe that you should master one platform completely before you spread yourself too thin. Because I'm going to use eBay as an example. I usually coach people and tell people to start on eBay because it has the biggest audience. It's the most robust, but also the most difficult to master. So I always recommend that, you go 100% in, figure that all out, figure out your process, utilize all the tools available to you on that platform. If it is eBay, like store newsletters, coupons, like really boost your sales and go 100% into one platform and master it before you add something else. Like when you're at that point and you've mastered a platform and your listings are good, and you understand all the tools and the tricks, then I think it's a good thing to add another platform. I don't recommend that people, start right off and put all their things on all the platforms, because it can be very, very difficult to manage. It can also be, very discouraging, and you can make lots of mistakes, and you don't want to ruin all your accounts at once. There's just a lot. So, it is my absolute belief and recommendation. I know everybody runs their business differently and has different opinions on that, but it is my absolute opinion that you really need to focus in and master one and get it working for you and your business before you disperse or sprinkle, as Samantha likes to say, sprinkle your listings everywhere. Yes, but it can absolutely be a game changer. And, I'm on, for those of you wondering, like I do eBay, I do Poshmark, Shopify, live selling. I added Etsy this summer, Curtsy. Let's see, I've played with Whatnot. I've played with most of the platforms. And the reason I'm coming at you and saying that, be careful, be wary of cross-listing is because I guess it's about 3 years ago now. Actually, I've done the experiment twice where I pretty much cross-listed to all of the platforms. And I really took a hard look at, what I was putting in, what the time was, what the sales were, what kind of a return I was getting on my time investment. And it absolutely was not worth it for me to be spreading my listings and my time so thin and going to all these other platforms. It was actually costing me money. It was not making me money. So that is why I say that I definitely have the opinion that you really need to focus in on one thing before you start to, put your listings other places. It really will. I really do believe this. It is one of the things that I will say I really staunchly believe in and say that it is the right way to do things, is that you really master one before you go putting your listings everywhere and do all of that. So, all right, those are my opinions. Podunk Picker, I'm curious to know your insights and whether you agree with that. I know listening to all the different places has been super beneficial to your business. And even though I'm on all these platforms, I have to say, or on a lot of different platforms at this point, I have made that choice consciously after I really felt like I maxed out everything I could do with eBay. I still make about 90% of my sales on eBay. And, Poshmark comes in about 6 to 7%, as does, Shopify and my live selling. Etsy, I'm hoping is going to come in around 6%. But when you really focus in on what's working and the one thing that you can really do, I think that is the best benefit to your business, rather than just trying to do everything at once. All right. Those are my thoughts on not live selling, but like on all the platforms and cross listing. Yes, it can be a great thing, but really think about it and, don't feel the pressure. I know there's a lot of pressure in the reselling community to, get it out, and you want your listings to be seen everywhere. But, I'm going to take it the other way and say you really need to focus first and do that second. All right. So I hope everybody is having a good night and you're ending the day well, hopefully with more sales than I did. it is, it's the middle of summer. All right, so I am reset to 0. Shar, Kathy, Jill, please make sure you are reset to 0. Also, thank you for keeping me accountable every night, and have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow on day 33. Bye.